Hi there, it's Aaron with Leadferno, the conversion platform to help you close more leads faster, powered by text messaging. This video is about Summary AI, the ability to create a one-tap AI-generated summary of your text threads. So why did we create Summary AI? Well, we did this for a few different reasons, but as you can see from my visual here, it's to be able to compress an entire conversation into a simple summary that makes your working more efficient and contributes to more value of the conversation. Number one, we wanted to start leveraging AI. Let's face it, AI is here and it's going to continue to influence software, including Leadferno. Number two, it's going to save you time. You've always been able to use the features of notes or a summary when you close a thread and write a manual summary of what took place. Now you can do it in just one click or one tap using AI. This helps improve data sharing. If you're looking to transfer or to summarize information to put into your CRM or another piece of software, or email somebody and give them a heads up, or you just need a refresher when coming back into this conversation, you now have it available to you because of Summary AI. And overall, all of these things to you being more informed and better communication with your prospects and customers. So there are a few settings that you can take advantage of with Summary AI, and settings are always located in your web app. So we're looking at your web app screen here when you're logged in. You're going to click on Settings in the left menu bar, and then you're going to tap on AI. And when you open this up, you're brought into what type of summary do you want for the output, for how it's structured. And we have three different options: talking points, brief, and expanded. And I'll give you a visual of what this looks like and what's included in each one. Now, when you set this, this is what controls what your AI summary output looks like. So you're not choosing it each time. You're only tapping AI summary, and it's using the setting that you already have for it for that type of structure. You can switch it at any point in time. You can create an AI summary, then you can back out of it, go to settings and change it, and then see if you like a different output better. So you have a lot of flexibility with that, but it pretty much is creating the setting and then using the AI summary feature going forward as you like. And you can change the setting for the structure of the summary output type whenever you want. So the first one is talking points. This is the default in your profile. It creates a one-sentence summary and then includes bullet points, talking points of the most important items of information that was exchanged. So it might be numerical things, it might be dates, it might be what was asked or how it was answered, but you're able to get that information summarized in a one-sentence overview and then up to 5 bullet points of what took place in the conversation. The next one is brief, and just as that would suggest, this is just a one-sentence overview to try to capture the most important information that took place in the conversation. And lastly is expanded. Expanded is a more in-depth summary of what's there. This could be up to 2 to 3 sentences and just include a little bit more verbiage or a few more details of what took place with the conversation. So with those 3 summary formats, you choose one, and then now let's look how you engage with this in Leadferno. So first we'll take a look at mobile, and then we'll actually jump into a live demonstration within the web app. So on mobile, when you're in a conversation, to first use the notes feature and the Summary AI ability within the notes feature, you'll tap on the plus button next to the message composer at the bottom of the screen. This is what will slide up the ability here to leave a note, use a shortcut, a photo, a file. You've already tapped on this and you're aware that these exist there. You'll then tap on note, and as we jump to the screen on the right, when you go to leave a note, you see that the bottom turns blue. It says note in the composer field. The send button is blue. This allows you to leave a note within the conversation that's only visible for you and your team. It doesn't send a message to the user. So now to create that summary AI, you're just going to tap the AI button here. It will then compose the summary within the message field. You can post it as is. You can add to it. You can delete. You can edit it however you like before posting, or fully remove it and back out of the notes feature. The next place you can use it is within the close feature. So you're in a conversation, you've reached the end of and accomplished your goal. You then click the check mark that's in the upper right of your mobile app. This is the close feature to close out that thread. You then see over on the right, the closed drawer pops open. You've always had the ability to write a summary of what took place in the conversation before you close it. But now you can just tap the AI icon and we will create that summary for you, again, using the structure and format that you've chosen in the AI settings. Mark that conversation for what its outcome is, won, lost, or other, and then that conversation is closed with a nice summary easily created for you. Here's a look at what this looks like in the web app. So when I come into my inbox, I first choose my conversation. I'll choose this interaction here with Sue Blue, who we've had some back and forth as she's looking to get some windows replaced at her house. Now to use AI summary, I can do a few different things, but first let's go to our settings to choose the output that we want. So I click on settings and then on AI, and now I have my summary options of what I'd like to use. So by default, talking points is turned on. As we discussed earlier, you also have brief and expanded. For this demo, I'm just going to use brief. So that's our one that's set. Again, only one can be on at a time. You make the setting for your account, and then you use summary AIs as you'd like with that format. So going back into the conversation, the first thing I can do is use summary AI using the note feature. So in the composer area, I then click on note. I click on AI summary, it tells me that it's generating, and now it posts that summary of what's been created. If I want to, I can add information, and then I can choose to post that summary to what's there. If I don't like what was created, I can always click these double arrows here to ask it to revise it and give it to me again. And now it'll give me a revision, again, using that same format from our settings for what's there. So really easy to create that. I can go and post that note. And now we see the note structure that's been put together in here. And there's our summary AI. Now, the other way that we can utilize this is by closing our thread. We've accomplished what we've need to. It's time to close out the thread. I go up to the check mark that's located here in the upper right, or when I mouse over the conversation in the preview, it's also available there. I click to close lead. I now get brought up the modal where I've always been able to leave a summary, but now I can use AI doing it. So I can just click on AI, it'll generate it, and now I'm able to see that summary generated for me. I can mark the conversation as one, and then it'll post it here. Once I have that, I can click on my copy paste icon right here and go paste this information into another piece of software or CRM as well.